What's up, YouTube? My name's Brad. I'm an executive chef. I live in St. Clair Shores, Michigan. I'm 41 years old. I've been working in restaurants. Recently I've started doing some nursing home stuff. Um, Better pay, hours are better. Um, and I've always kind of wanted to do my own business. Just could never quite figure out what I wanted to do. My initial degree was actually in IT, network administration. Um, and then, but I'd always kind of cooked to put myself through school, things like that. And then in 2013, I decided to go to school and get a culinary degree. And I've been working hard towards that ever since. However, well, I love cooking. I love it a lot, but just would like a little more freedom. The thing about working in kitchens is you're there 50, 60, 70 hours a week, more sometimes depending on holidays. I never get a holiday off. Anyways, get to what you want to know. I know no one really likes the fluff. I know I don't. So in March I left my last company. I had saved up some money and I decided I was going to go to Florida and take a break. And then right around that time is when I'd stumbled around some videos on Amazon FBA, and I just started consuming everything I could find. If it's on YouTube, if it's on the internet, I've read it or watched it. I started getting into Jungle Scout and stuff like that. That seemed to be the most common software program, so I started tinkering around with that. And I felt pretty comfortable. I felt like, I watched all the millionaire stuff from Jungle Scout, and pretty much if it's on YouTube, I've watched it. Tanner J. Fox, I watched all of his stuff. I had been watching Kevin David for a while. Really enjoyed his stuff, and then I heard he came out with a course, and I hadn't bought any courses except for a couple cheapy ones off of Udemy. But those were helpful, especially as far as contacting Chinese suppliers and kind of documents that I would need. It was beneficial, and I felt pretty comfortable. I thought going ahead, I was going to do great. I was getting more and more confident. When I first started looking into it, I was very much skeptical. I'm very difficult to impress, and the more I looked into it, the more videos I watched, the more I saw that it's actual. This works. There's kids doing it, so I was like, if 20-year-old kid can do it, I can do it. And so that's where I kind of really started delving into it. Anyways, I watched pretty much all of Kevin's stuff, and then I heard that he released a course, and I wasn't going to buy a course, and I sure as hell didn't want to drop $1,000 on it. But he made it, he just seemed like a real good dude, but he made it pretty much foolproof. It was like, he offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. He's got a 6-month payment plan in place, so if you can't afford the one chunk right up front, you can just do payment plans. He's got modules, so if you don't think you need an entire course, but you want to brush up on, say, how to do your back end, how to do PPC correctly, how to market to your current customers, he's got modules for all that. And so there's really no excuse not to do it. So I call myself a Jew through and through. Anyone that knows me will tell you I don't like spending money. But I went ahead and did it, mostly because there's a money back guarantee, and mostly because I felt like he seemed like a pretty cool dude that was actually looking to help people out. So I did it. I bought it. I got into the course. I started watching the first few modules, and on average, most of them were anywhere from 3 minutes to maybe 12 minutes. They were pretty short, and I wasn't really learning anything right out of the beginning. And so I was like, man, did I just, quote unquote, waste my money, even though I knew I'd get my money back? I was like, all right, I'll give it 4 modules. I think there's 8 modules, 9 modules, something like that. I'll give it 4 modules, and if I'm not really learning anything by module 4, I'm just going to ask for a refund. So I went through module 1, it was kind of whatever. Then I got to module 2, started learning a couple things, but really nothing worth my $1,000 investment. I got to module 3, and I was like, all right, I think we're onto something. Module 4, I was like, holy crap, I had no idea how much I didn't know. And then it just, I mean, from module 4 on, it just blew my freaking mind. I had no clue how much I didn't know. You're almost crazy not to get this course. It's going to save you so much time, money, hassle. It's going to, you know, it's the same process that you've probably been seeing everyone on YouTube, as far as using Jungle Scout, verifying numbers, things of that nature. The thing about Kevin, though, is he's got some other things in place, some other ways, so that you can actually verify actual sales and not just go by the Jungle Scout estimates. And that's where you can get yourself in trouble. Sometimes those estimates aren't always real accurate. They're close, and it's pretty much, you know, it's agreed. It's an industry standard for a reason. But there are people that are going off the Jungle Scout numbers, and then they get themselves in a little bit of deep water. So he's got systems in place where you can verify actual sales, so that you know that you're going into a niche that's it's got actual sales. It's not overly saturated. He's got, I mean, the PPC and the back end information that he offers, that alone is worth the $1,000. I was like, holy cow. I mean, and that's not including the resources that he gives you. There's a whole bunch of written resources that come along with every module. He has deals in place with some other really popular websites that get you a fraction what you would normally pay monthly. If you don't know who Kevin is, he's done well for himself, and from what I understand, he was mentored actually by Greg Mercer of Jungle Scout. So I think that's how he got his start. But you just listen to him speak, and you know that it's not theoretical. You know that it's not made up. You just watch it. You can tell the way that he speaks. He's authoritative. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He's done it. He gives you his thought processes on how he's doing things. Yeah, it's just, you're crazy not to get it. And even if you, like I said, if you end up not learning anything, which is freaking impossible, you got 30 days to get your money back. It's insane not to do it. And then he throws the affiliate program on top of it. So once you buy the program and you get into the closed Facebook group, which is by far the most helpful group I've found, and I've been in several, most of them, they're either populated by people that don't know what they're doing, or they're populated by people that do know what they're doing, but they're kind of trying to prey on you and sell you coaching services and things of that nature. There's no one like that in this group. Everyone's like super helpful. Kevin's in there all the time. As far as the affiliate link stuff, once you buy the program, you get you're put into the affiliate program automatically, and so you can put up links like a lot of people do on the videos, and which I will at the bottom of this. And just know, if I didn't think the world of the product, I wouldn't do it. I'm just not one of those people. I'm not ever going to try to sell you something that I don't believe in. It's just not me. Anyone that knows me will tell you that. Anyways, the affiliate program, you get automatically invited into the affiliate program, and so any sale that you make off of your links, you get half of the purchase price. So if you manage to sell 2, which really isn't that difficult, you made your purchase price back. It's nothing. It's easy. So, like I said, it's crazy not to do it. Doesn't make any sense. As far as the course goes, it covers, the reason that the first couple modules, you know, in hindsight, I wasn't really impressed with, is because I learned all that stuff already off of YouTube and reading and books and all that stuff. But in hindsight, it was designed so that someone had no clue what they were doing could walk into this course and go from A to Z and win with a high chance of getting in and doing well, at least making a profit. So that's, and then like the further in you go, there's how to find a product, how to verify the product actually works. There's Now there's not too much competition, how to contact suppliers, how to negotiate with suppliers, how to set up contracts, and how much you should order initially as a test, to test the waters, not get yourself, not too much risk. I'm insanely risk intolerant. If it's risky, chances are I'm not going to do it. I'll take a little bit of risk, but only if I know that I've got a lot of padding and I can support myself. As far as numbers, I always hear people in videos, well, how much do I need to start? How much do I need to start? I would say if you're not coming into this with at least a $3,000 nest egg, you might not wanna. You might want to wait just a little bit. Can you do it less than that? Yeah. I've watched guys do it and I've watched guys kill it, but you're really, really limiting either what product you can start with, because you need a really, really low manufacturing cost. The shipping costs are going to freaking kill you, especially if you go express. Or you have to buy like a really small quantity, and if you get that launched on Amazon and it takes off and you sell out immediately, you're screwed for at least 2 weeks, probably more like 4 to 6. A lot of these manufacturers, they need a 20, 25, 30-day lead time, sometimes more. Anyways, it goes through all that, and then when you get into the PPC and the keywords and all the tactics and resources, and there's a whole bunch of websites I wasn't even aware of, and like I said, I've scoured a whole bunch that I wasn't aware of that he shares, and I'm like, you're just nuts if you want to do Amazon FBA and you want to be serious about it and you want to make some money, and if you're like me, hell, three grand a month sounds fantastic. You're crazy not to get this program. Honestly, I swear to God, you're absolutely nuts not to get it. Yeah, like I said, just the PPC and the back end stuff alone, it's mind blowing. Off the charts mind blowing. I would have spent months or more trying to figure that stuff out and probably lost some money along the way just by having a difficult time getting ranked. Yeah, and like I said, with the money back guarantee and the affiliate link, it's a no-brainer. Do it. If you need to make the choice between spending $1,000 on getting the course or spending $1,000 and starting your business, honestly, I would say get the course. You're going to save yourself money in the long run by leaps and bounds, and really you could use the course to probably get some more money in your pocket with the affiliate links. So it's kind of like, why not? Yeah, honestly, if if I don't convince you, fine, go watch someone else. That's fine. I honestly, I don't mind. But I genuinely, I cannot stress this enough. If you are going to do Amazon FBA, get this course, hands down. What's in the actual course itself? I talked with Kevin yesterday. The pricing, I don't know. He was I think he's playing with the pricing a little bit, but as of yesterday, it was $9.97. However, today, when I looked at the link, it says $12.97, but it actually has a discount code already added into it, and I'm not sure what that's taken off. I'm assuming it's knocking off another $300 at checkout. I couldn't verify exactly. But as of yesterday, Kevin was saying it's $9.97. It's got, as of this writing, we're at June 8th, 2017. There's 111 videos plus written material. There's discounts to very popular services. He just added another video yesterday, and in the closed group he's asking what other kind of videos that we want to see added to the course. So he's not even done yet. He's really listening to the community. What do we want to see? What don't we know? And what do we want him to go further down the rabbit hole with, So, and he makes the videos. And the thing about the videos, I was saying, they're short, and I was kind of put off by that at first, but they're all succinct. Like, he just gets to the point. There isn't the fluff. He just kind of gets to the point. Boom, video, this is what it is. Go to the next module. boom, this is what it is, go to the next one. And if you have questions, put it in the Facebook group or ask him directly. He's really a cool dude, honestly. Which is, well, not to be a jerk, but usually someone, I know when I was 21, 25, I wasn't really that nice, so and kudos to him, especially as well as he's doing. It's really easy for your ego to take over at that point. So yeah, 111 videos plus written materials plus bonuses from as far as like discounts to other websites. Like I said, you're nuts if you don't get it. Just get it. Anyways, thanks for listening. Done rambling. Talk to you later. Bye.